Greetings from Top 10 Channel. It looks like 2023 will be a great year for movie lovers. After pandemic shutdowns and delays, film studios are operating at full capacity once more, which portends a busy schedule of new releases. View the most eagerly awaited movies of 2023, put your favorite ones on your calendar, grab some popcorn, and get ready to have fun. Additionally, you can always watch the movies from 2022 if you still want more. However, before we do, don't forget to click the like button, enable the bell, and subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned. Number 10, The Hunger Games, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes by Suzanne Collins is the basis for Francis Lawrence's upcoming American science fiction action film The Hunger Games, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. The screenplay was written by Michael Arndt and Michael Leslie. As a prequel to The Hunger Games, it is the fifth movie in the Hunger Games series 2012. Tom Blyth, Rachel Zegler, Josh Andres Rivera, Hunter Schafer, Jason Schwartzman, Vern Gorman, Peter Dinklage, and Viola Davis are among the actors who appear in it. Number 9, Transformers, Rise of the Beasts. The plot of the upcoming American science fiction action film Transformers, Rise of the Beasts, which is based on the Hasbro Transformers toy line, is heavily influenced by the Beast Wars storyline. The movie is also the seventh in the Transformers film series in addition to being a standalone sequel to Bumblebee 2018. Three factions of the Transformers race will be central to the movie's plot, which is set in 1994 in Brooklyn, New York City, and in the distant past. With its setting in 1994 Brooklyn, New York City, and locations in Peru including Machu Picchu, Cusco, and Tarapoto, San Martin, the movie will focus on three factions of the Transformers race connected to Earth's past. Number 8, The Flash. An upcoming superhero movie in the United States called The Flash is based on the same-named DC Comics character. It is planned to be the 13th entry in the DC Extended Universe and is being produced by Warner Brothers. Pictures, DC Studios, Double Dream, and The Disco Factory. Ezra Miller plays Barry Allen, the Flash in the Andy Muschietti-helmed movie, which also stars Ron Livingston, Michael Keaton, Kiersey Clemons, Michael Shannon, Aunt Jay Trow, Sasha Calle, and Ben Affleck. Barry goes back in time to stop his mother's murder in the movie, but this has unintended consequences. Number 7, Dungeons & Dragons, Honor Among Thieves. The fantasy-adventure comedy film Dungeons & Dragons, Honor Among Thieves will be directed by Jonathan Goldstein and John Francis Daly, who also wrote the screenplay with Michael Giglio based on a story by Chris McKay and Giglio. It is based on the Dungeons & Dragons tabletop role-playing game and takes place in the Forgotten Realms campaign setting. It is unrelated to the 2000 to 2012 movie trilogy. Hugh Grant, Michelle Rodriguez, Regé-Jean Page, Justice Smith, Sophia Lillis, and Chris Pine are all featured in the movie. Number 6, Fast X. Louis Leterrier, Justin Lin, and Dan Mazo are the creators of the upcoming American action movie Fast X. As the 10th main installment and 11th complete movie in the Fast and Furious series, it is the follow-up to Fast and Furious 9. along with Vin Diesel, Jason Statham, Michelle Rodriguez, Tyrese Gibson, Chris "Ludacris" Bridges, John Cena, Jason Momoa, Jordana Brewster, Brie Larson, Natalie Emanuel, Sung Kang, Scott Eastwood, Michael Rooker, Daniela Melchior, Alan Ritchson, Helen Mirren, Cardi B, Rita Moreno, and Charlize Theron. The movie also stars Jason Statham. Michael when Cypher Theron appoints Dante Momoa, a mysterious new foe, Dominic Toretto, Diesel, and his team are forced to seek assistance in their battle. Number 5, Dune, Part 2. Dune, Part 2 is an upcoming American epic science fiction film directed by Denis Villeneuve from a screenplay by Villeneuve, John Spaihts, and Eric Roth. It is a direct sequel to the 2021 film and the second of a two-part adaptation of the 1965 novel Dune by Frank Herbert. It will cover the second half of the book. Timothée Chalamet, Rebecca Ferguson, Josh Brolin, Stellan Skarsgård, Dave Bautista, Stephen McKinley Henderson, Zendaya, Charlotte Rampling, and Javier Bardem reprise their roles from the first film, with Florence Pugh, Austin Butler, Christopher Walken, Léa Seydoux, and Tim Blake Nelson joining the ensemble cast. Number 4, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Unreleased American action-adventure movie Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. The Indiana Jones movie series' 5th episode is this one. James Mangold is in charge of the direction. The Walt Disney Company acquired Lucasfilm in 2012, so this is also the first installment in the series without Paramount Pictures' involvement. Harrison Ford plays archaeologist Indiana Jones in this movie for the 5th and final time. Along with new cast members like Phoebe Waller-Bridge, Antonio Banderas, Shawnette Renee Wilson, Thomas Kretschmann, Toby Jones, Boyd Holbrook, Olivier Richters, Ethan Isidore, and Mads Mikkelsen, John Rhys Davies returns to reprise his role as Sala from previous movies. Number 3, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. In Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, from Marvel Studios, our cherished band of misfits are adjusting to life on Nowhere. However, it doesn't take long for the echoes of Rocket's turbulent past to disrupt their lives. In order to save Rocket's life, Peter Quill, who is still in shock over Gamora's death, must rally his team around him. If the mission is unsuccessful, it may spell the end of the Guardians as we know them. Number 2, Mission: Impossible, Dead Reckoning Part 1. The upcoming American action spy movie Mission: Impossible, Dead Reckoning Part 1 is written, produced, and directed by Christopher McQuarrie. It is the 7th movie in the Mission: Impossible series and the follow-up to 2018's Mission: Impossible Fallout. Tom Cruise, Ving Rhames, Simon Pegg, Rebecca Ferguson, Vanessa Kirby, Haley Atwell, Shea Wiggum, Pom Clemente, Asai Morales, Rob Delaney, Henry Czerny, and Carrie Elwes are some of the actors who appear in the movie. Number 1, Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Is a 2023 American superhero movie based on Marvel Comics that stars Hope Pym and Scott Lang as Ant-Man and the Wasp, respectively. It is the follow-up to Ant-Man 2015, and Ant-Man and the Wasp 2018, and the 31st installment of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, both of which are created and distributed by Marvel Studios, MCU. along with Jonathan Majors, Michelle Pfeiffer, Michael Douglas, Catherine Newton, David Dastmalchian, William Jackson Harper, Katie O'Brien, and Bill Murray. The movie also stars Evangeline Lilly as Hope Van Dyne and Paul Rudd as Scott Lang. It is directed by Peyton Reed and written by Jeff Loveness. In the movie, Lang and Van Dyne are taken to the quantum realm where they must battle Kong the Conqueror, Majors. We appreciate your interest. We are pleased that you have reached the conclusion of this video. Don't forget to click the subscribe and like buttons, and if you have anything to say, please leave a comment. Thanks for visiting.